Well, despite not qualifying for the Republican runoff for governor, Dr. Kandiss Taylor drew national attention for some of the promises and the claims that she made during her campaign. But tonight, she's drawn more attention in an unwanted way.
Overnight, she and her family became the victims of a swatting call when someone called 911 and falsely claimed a murder had taken place at her home. Fox 5's Deidre Dukes joins us live with the very latest developments there.
Yeah, very unsettling for everyone involved in this. Now, swatting is the term used when someone makes a hoax call to 911, falsely reporting a violent crime to draw a response from law enforcement. The offender uses technology which makes it appear that the emergency call is coming from the victim's phone. Well, Dr. Taylor is a controversial figure, and early in the investigation, the sheriff's office cannot say whether this was a prank or something more sinister. Dr. Kandiss Taylor took to Twitter to recount her frightening encounter with law enforcement at her residence overnight.
My children were woken up from their bed. Trauma doesn't even begin to explain what just happened at my house. I have it all on video. Now, in my police and sheriff's defense, they thought they were protecting me because they had a call, voice to text, female voice, saying that they had shot their husband 5 times and was going to shoot themselves.
It was a voice-activated call from a number that we didn't recognize initially. It said, I can't speak, so I have to text you my message.
Appling County Sheriff Mark Melton tells Fox 5 that Taylor and her family were victims of a swatting call. Sheriff's deputies, joined by state and city law enforcement officers, rushed to Taylor's residence after the sheriff's office received a 911 call at around 12:30 a.m. in which the caller said they had shot somebody at their home. They gave Taylor's address.
The deputies, they didn't know, they were just responding to the call itself, to ensure that the safety of the family and the household. We didn't know who lived there at that time.
Taylor lives in Baxley with her husband and children ages 14 and 17. Despite losing the Republican primary race for governor, Taylor has still remained in the spotlight.
I don't care what political party you are. This is evil. This is wrong. This is not okay. And I will find out who swatted my house, and I will do everything in my power to bring them to justice.
Just last week, an explosion at the Georgia Guidestones in Elbert County brought a renewed look at Taylor's campaign and a campaign promise which included ridding the state of the mysterious granite monument she called satanic. Taylor responding to the swatting hoax in a written statement Tuesday, saying in part, "The method of swatting your ideological opponent is nothing new. Globally, evil and insane people will always try to intimidate our families and our mission. We will not be swayed or fearful. We will not waver or be afraid." Now, the sheriff says he's going to ask the GBI to assist in the investigation to track down whoever's behind the swatting call. He promises they will face serious charges.
Yeah, because it's a very serious offense.
Oh, yeah,
I can understand
scary.
why she's so upset, but she seems to be convinced that this is of a political nature or somebody who might have opposed her ideology.
That's what she believes. The sheriff says it's just too early to say.
Yeah. All right, Deidre, thanks for that report.
Thanks, Deidre.